Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP.
Good afternoon. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and an author, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show, in combination with the YouTube version on YouTube channel, Take Your Life Back Today show. Friends, think before you speak. I am sure that I am not the only person that has given advice, a solution, or has been on the receiving end of harmless comments. While I appreciate the fact that people are more often than not quite arrogant when it comes to depression when they speak, others really do come from a place where they mean well. When I started coaching, I ran into a person that started opening up about their bipolar disorder because they really were ashamed of it. I received loads of helpful tips from other people to help this particular person. Not all the people are close to me that wanted me to help this person with their tips, but they sent them to me and it really helped me. This one lady, she said, my ex-husband took great pride in informing me that this particular person was depressed when they looked at the show. They said, you are mentally unstable and you belong in a loony bin. To this person at one time, is what this one lady told me, without realizing that when they suffer from the condition, it is very depressing. As a little glimpse into some of the comments that I have personally received to help other people with depression, and which I am sure many of you have as well, I decided to compile a list of this on this video. Number one is, wow, I can't believe that a person can stay in bed their entire day. That has to be so amazing. No, it really isn't amazing to be exhausted. That you can't manage to get out of bed would be my answer. Believe me, if this person can get up, they would have gotten up. It is not fun laying in bed. Another person wrote, I was depressed for a day once. I know exactly how that person feels. My answer to you is, seriously, don't make me laugh by saying, okay, for one day. Your occasional bout of depression cannot begin to compare to a clinical diagnosed disease that this particular person I was coaching had. Trust me, you don't even know how they feel. Another person wrote to me, this person is just feeling sorry for themselves. Everyone has problems. Stop being a drama queen. Is this what this person said to my client? This is an obvious sign that you do not understand where depression comes from or how it works. I realize everyone has problems. That when you are depressed, it takes a lot of hard work to overcome these problems. And unfortunately, depending on the severity of the depression, it is very hard to work through it. And we, as the audience, and me as the coach, need to show compassion and empathy. Another person wrote to me, you have such a good, blessed life. What could you possibly be depressed about? This particular person that I was coaching. Remember, we all get depressed sometimes. The only difference is that we don't whine about it. Besides, it's just a beautiful day. You should really not be depressed on a day like this. Even though, from the outside, it might seem like this particular person or any person has no depression about them, no signs. In reality, sometimes they can be depressed without even a reason. we all have our own issues and baggage that we have carried with us for all our lives. So we may need therapy along with medication and hard work to get ourselves out of the depression that we might be in. And especially the client that I was working with. Regardless how beautiful it might be outside, you as an outsider will never be able to understand what a person is going through with depression. Just like man will never know what it feels like to give birth. Another person wrote to me about the person I was trying to coach, or I did coach. You don't seem like you're helping this person with bipolar. Are you sure you are depressed, or are you just faking it like to get attention? They said about this lady. It's all in your head. You know everyone has bad days. Well, yes, this person is not faking it. How would you know that? You see handfuls of medication I have to drink every day are actually Smarties, is what I would write back to this person. The clinic I have been twice a week, meaning the lady I'm coaching, has told me I am depressed and wants me to relay that to you, whoever wrote that, saying that I might be faking it. Just keep quiet if you don't have anything nice to say to somebody with depression. What a stupid thing to say. And yes, it is definitely not in our head. Depression affects the brain, and the last time I checked, my brain is in my head. So if you're saying it's all in your head, you're absolutely right, but not in the way that you meant it. You're actually offending this person. You're diminishing depression as a serious health condition. If you tell someone that their bad heart is just in their head, it doesn't take away the risk of having a heart attack, my friends. Yes, it is true. We all have bad days. You really don't have to point that out to my client or the person I'm coaching in this matter. By implying that it's just another bad day makes it sound like it will just go away quickly, when that might very well not be the case, especially with somebody with a deep case of depression. Another person wrote to me, if this person just prays to God, then their depression will just go away. There is no such thing as being depressed. The devil is trying to trick her. You should be closer to God, is what I would tell this patient if it was my patient. This person writing to us continues, depression is a symptom of all sins against God. I am not even going to comment on this one because through God all things are possible, so I'm not going to even comment. Number 7 that somebody sent me, you won't get better if you just keep on feeling sorry for yourself. I miss the old person that doesn't complain in my old life. Where have these jewels of wisdom been all of my life? Why, I think before I speak, or don't you think before you speak? You are absolutely right. I won't get better by feeling sorry for myself. However, I can't think myself better either. It's just something that you can't think feeling away. It doesn't work that way. You can't just snap out of it. As for the old me, and I'm talking about my client I'm coaching, I still am the old me underneath it all. You just need to work a little bit harder to see it. These are questions and answers from my audience to my client. Number 8, you just need to kick yourself in the rear, try a little harder, and just pull yourself together. You'll be fixed in no time. Really? Well, when I'm depressed, she writes, I am going through an emotional draining time. By telling me to kick myself in the rear makes me feel guilty, ashamed, and honestly even more depressed than I was before you wrote into me. So thank you for nothing. Number 9, somebody wrote to me to tell her is, just cheer up, lady. You have so much more to be thankful for. By telling me to cheer up, you're trivializing my condition and denying me the opportunity to work through my emotion. Cheering up is not a simple task, she writes. I wish I could cheer up, but asking me to ignore or hide my feelings will not help me either. Please also don't tell me just to remain positive. That does not help either. Folks, number 10, my audience writing to the lady that I'm coaching. You want to feel this way? Just don't think about it and it will go away. Life isn't supposed to be fair. And the lady, she does write back with an answer. I am 100% aware of that. Life isn't fair, nor have I expected ever to get fair treatment. Reminding me of all this unfairness makes coping with depression a lot harder. I really don't want to feel this way. I wish no one would ever had to feel this way. I have never given anyone these answers when they made me feel, when They made comments or remarks like some of these audience members have done, she writes. Usually I shy away, become quiet, and leave as quickly as possible. The responses and comments that I have received, Ralph, remain in my head, never to see the light of day. When someone says any of the above in this video to me, I feel ashamed and humiliated. I start thinking, are they right? Am I doing these things to myself? Maybe I really do want to feel like this. But then I take a deep, long breath, and for a while, and I remember that depression is not a choice. Say it again, depression is not a choice. But if you choose to work hard at it, see your doctor, drink your medication, and go for therapy, you will feel better, she writes. That much I can promise you, Ralph, and I can promise your audience with some of these ridiculous questions. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Folks, thank you for writing in to me. I gave it to the person that I'm coaching. She answered you. I hope the answers were sufficient. I apologize for some of the questions to my client, but may God bless each and every one of you, my audience, my client, and may God bless America. Take good care, and we hope to see all of you tomorrow on the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye now. Take good care of yourselves. God loves you. Bye-bye.
The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life today show with Ralf Friedrichs. Yeah.
Folks, so as I coach people, and this particular person in this particular episode was for depression, some of the questions and a lot of her answers are interesting. Some of the questions, quite frankly, I have to say that were sent in to me to my show were a little bit insulting and somewhat direct. All of the answers that she wrote back, I totally agree with. So, folks, question and answers about depression. You don't have to show signs of depression, but if you're feeling it, you're feeling it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Be happy, and may God bless each and every one of you. Take care. Bye-bye.